Hi everybody, this is Brenda. I'm doing this video tonight with Donald Trump and Melania Trump, and there's a couple pictures of Barron in here also. I just put this picture up because this was back in the day, and I wanted to compare these pictures to pictures from nowadays, but I'll show you why. So the other day I was listening to President Trump speak. I think it was about the wall or something. And I just started getting a really creepy feeling. And I noticed his eyes are very dark. And every picture I remembered him in, like in his earlier years, he had very light, like bluish greenish eyes. So I took a snapshot of this and I started analyzing it and looking at all the strange things here. And see that in the back of his head and see how his hair on the top, it looks like there's something under it. Like it looks like it's a camouflage. Okay? So I have this thing on my phone I can go to. It's called Photos, and it changes like the tint. I think it removes some color, but changes the tint. But it helps to see like beyond these camouflage places. And there's two things here on the back of his head. We'll start up at the top. And see how it looks like, almost like an eye. Or like a being. It looks like a dinosaur head or being. See the arms or legs? Okay, so then I went down and I'm like, what in the world is this? See the back of his head? And I took a snapshot of it. Let me find it here and show it to you so I could enlarge it. And this is what I saw. I saw a face. Looks like a demon face. And then if you look more, if you've been watching any of my videos about the sky, I tell how I'm like they're transformers, and this looks like the same type of thing. Like if you look around the face of this demon, it's like inside of a wheel. And then there's a little wheel below, right there. Well, half a wheel, there's like a shadow or something. But anyway, there's no doubt in my mind that's all going to call him a transformer or demon. And then when I just put change the shades or the tints, I don't know what exactly, you can really see that. Look at that. So I was really freaked out. And that's why I got the older pictures out. I wanted to compare to see, like, did this just happen? Like, since he became president or something? And I've seen stuff like this on tons of different people, so I'm not picking on the president, but I do believe our rulers are into very demonic things. I don't know if they're demons, if they're reptiles, if they're possessed. Some people say they're cloned, and then the entity has to live in them. I don't know. I'd be interested to know what you think. Okay, and then I just was going through different pictures And I want to show you some things that I saw. Okay, this one here, I'm going to get back in. Then I can enlarge the picture better too when I go into this photos thing. I'm going to go start over here with the guy on the left. I don't know who it is. But, come on. The whole side of his head is gone. It's just not there. No ear, no nothing. And then if you look, his hair, it looks so fake. And there's that big bubble there, which I've seen on tons of like the Hollywood people, those big bubbles on their heads. And it's like their hair is cloaking something, like it's all fake. It's all camouflaged. And it almost looks like a snake head there. Well, it does look like a snake head to me, but that could just be me. But see how it also looks like kind of machine looking? We'll go back and show you the original. So this is the original right there. So you can see the bump and everything. Just me messing with the tint isn't really changing. It's just bringing out what's really there. And this lady, I don't know. I just saw like her ear. It looks like it's a snake. There's the auto. Let's see. I'll make it a little bigger there. How it brings it out, the different tints of it. Okay? And of course, their eyes all look strange to me. And then this guy, there's the original picture. There's his ear. It looks like it has like a greenish tint and around his ear. And to me, it looks like there's a little top to it, but I don't want to. It's too hard to see, so I'm not going to say there is. Okay, and then look at the top of his head, too. And he's got that shiny spot, like the bump, just like the other guy. And then this guy has, like, this artificial things on top of his head. Okay. I'm going to change some of the tint so you can see more of it. Okay. See how it's like all a camouflage of something. And then it looks like he also has that snake thing above his ear. My dog's whining. And then, okay, so that's what I wanted to show you on him. And then President Trump. Okay, here's the original. He just doesn't look real. And his mouth, like his teeth have disappeared. His eyes are really dark again. And over on this side of his head, it looks like there's a snake. I think that these people are in the Cain line, biblically, which is the devil's seed. And that's why they're in power right now. And I also think that they're getting very nervous because they're trying to prolong their life because they're not going to be here. They're going to get splatted out. Okay, look. Well, that was the best one where you can see like a little eye and stuff on there. Is this the one with Melania too? Yeah. And there's that round, like wheel type thing. And look how it doesn't match the rest of her. And then, well, I won't say it. To me, that looks like snakes down there. But it's hard to see. I've been looking at it a lot so I can see it. And see how, there, this is the original. See how it's not like hair? How it's more like snakes? Look at that. With eyes. And then I just wanted to look at her eyes, how dark they are. And just how dark she looks, like, I don't know. And then I see how her hair is like a camouflage too for whatever is on, those bumps are on her head. Look, oh my gosh, it looks like she has two big like frog eyes. Look at that. And there's the other one. We'll just go back to the original picture here for a minute. And this is just another close-up of Melania. But look, she usually has those big, beautiful, like bluish green eyes and stuff. Okay, and this is them. Back when, here's Donald's eyes and her eyes. They have beautiful, like, green and blue eyes. See? And her eyes look darker there, too. But not black. See, there's the original. Okay, and then on this picture, I was looking around, too. And I just saw the hair of the snake things again here. And then on Donald Trump, see, look, there's the original. I saw the weirdness on the side of the head. See that? Like, I even took pictures of myself because I'm like, maybe this happens in everybody's picture and I'm just freaking out, you know? But no, it doesn't. And then I had pictures of like my daughter and stuff, and this stuff is not in everybody's picture. And see how it's like a camouflage? Like, look at his... Okay, look at the side here. And then I'm going to move over here. And look at that. And they all look like mechanical things, but they like transform because they also look like snakes or some kind of actually reptiles. And what's that thing on Star Trek? The Klingons. It's almost like Klingon heads, but on top of their heads. Especially with President Trump. It's really freaky, I think. See, look. Right there. Something on the side of his head. And see, do you see like eyes? And like, and now it looks like a machine. And if I have pictures here of him just with his hair, you'll see what I mean about those Klingon things. Whoops. Okay. Let's start. Here's another picture. It's those round things on the side of their heads again. And he's got, see the little eyes? Okay, look. See where it looks like his hair is parted? But I'm sorry. But really, it's like there's no hair. It's like it's camouflaging the shape, the real shape of him. Look. And then his teeth always disappear. And I think it looks like there's like a frog in there with like frog eyes. Let's check out his eyes. Okay. See that? No, that could just be a glare, I think. I don't want to sit there and, I don't know. His pupils do look split. Or slit. Look at it. And I didn't even analyze that kid right there. And then let's go back to the original right there. Okay. And for sure, that is a slit pupil. For sure. On her. So are these people... Are they people? Look at that. Are they clones? Possessed? Are they reptilians? And they transform, like shapeshift into people? And biblically, we are ruled by the devil right now. I think just for a little bit longer. But it's just bizarre. It's bizarre. Oh, something else too. Did you ever see this in like Hollywood in the movie stars and stuff? And they have like weird necks down there. It looks like 3 or 4 dents they'll get in their necks. Look at that. That is scary. Look. That's not normal, and that's not a shadow. Oh my gosh, and it looks like there's more snakes right there. Original. And then we're down to here. Wow. Okay. I didn't look over here at Jared because I can't really get the picture down that low. But he's just... Ooh. Anyway. Talk about a creepy vibe. You know? Okay. And there was a few more that I wanted to show you. I just saw this on Baba Wawa on her neck. To me, that looks like a snake head with two big eyes, an eye on each side, and like a tongue sticking out. Or a neck with the, like the whole snake, and then that's its head. See? Like these people are really freaky. Okay. Then I pulled one up of the whole family. Well, not the whole family, but from years ago. Look like just a couple with a little kid. I hope I'm not taking too long. It was hard for me to start doing this video, but I just know, like, we're supposed to expose this stuff so people can see what's going on. And every like Bible verse I read, or I was listening to, like anyone I listened to today, it was all saying like, like one of them was talking about Moses, and when he's like, God, I can't do this. I'm not, I'm a horrible speaker, and blah, blah, blah. And, God was like, no, you will do it. Of course, Aaron helped him, but still, we're supposed to speak. We're supposed to speak. And that's like one of the hardest things for me. Look at the frog, lizard, whatever, there. And then there's always the snakes, like Medusa. Maybe we should call her Medusa. They do look like such a charming couple, and, then it's not just them. It's like I learned not to follow and vote for these beings and stuff anymore. But when President Trump was running, the guy does have charisma, And it's like, yeah, and I bet, the devil had charisma when he was going after Eve in the garden. And I don't know if you ever heard this before or not, but serpent, one of the meanings for serpent is actually like shiny, glittery and stuff. So I really think they transform themselves. And again, the same type of thing is in our skies. Transformers. See, look at that. Like, that's not normal. And that's just a different, like, tint, or taking some colors out and stuff. That's really there on him. It's just that we can see it when we take, like, the camouflage off of it. And it's hard to tell about his eyes. Ooh, he's got one big black one and then one little colored one. Oh my gosh. And it's hard to see this thing in the hair. See how, because it's like making itself look green and there's green in the back. So it's hard to see it unless, like, I've been looking at this stuff for quite a while. I should have more videos out there. Oh, okay. And Little Baron. First, I want you to see that he had a black eye in this picture. Let me go. Here's the original right there. See, the little guy has a black eye. And then on the side of his head, it's got that like mechanical, that round wheel looking thing too. That looks like hair if you just are glancing at it. See? Let me pull it closer to you. See, that's not hair. Look. Look. Looks like hair. And the closer you get to it, that is not hair. It almost looks like plastic. Okay, that's the original. Let's just go back out on that. Yeah, and that black eye, isn't that something? Here's a picture. This one has a lot of freaky things in it. Okay, now this is the original, so it's not like I changed anything. And that's auto. Excuse me. See the eye? See how that looks like a crab? A crab claw? Or like a snake? Look. Look it. Isn't that okay? And then I saw beside him. Where's it at? A little guy peeking out of over that one brick. Look at that. Look at. There's just like face on top of face on there. I wasn't going to even go into the bricks because I'm like, oh gosh, it'll probably be like, okay, you've gone a bit too far here. But then when I saw that, I couldn't not mention it. See? Okay. Weird eyes. Okay, let's check out the top of his head. There's the original. There's auto correct, or auto whatever. And see the round things? This is what I mean by the Klingon. But on the top of his head. Good. See, like, where's his hair? Look at. But it did confirm to me that this didn't just happen since he became president. Okay. And more snakes here. And there's that wheel. And then see the little serpent head poking out right there. And her eyes are just closed or something. I don't know. I see more snakes on that side, but I also wanted you to see that's Donald's finger, supposedly a finger. And then down here, see the little ties she's got on her shirt, how it ties there? Go to the original. There's the original. We'll mess around with this color. It's like one of those little heads, but it's pink with the eye. See? There. So yeah, this didn't just happen. And I got this just to show that this is how her eyes look when they're not possessed, I guess. Oh yeah, and this one I just wanted to show you his mouth, I think. And I'll get off here because it might be getting too long for people. And to me, it looks like there is... Look at his teeth. But behind it, doesn't it look like there's little eyes behind it? And on the microphone, there's a little green guy. They morph. And then he always has that bump right there on his head. See? Let me go back to the original. Look at the original. Now, are there 2 Trumps and 2 Melanias, or do these like devils? I don't get it. Like I know it's demons, but is there still 2 of them, or are there clones of them? Look at that. Isn't that weird? That little girl with all that makeup on? Let's not even look at her. Okay. Oh, here's the one with the top of his head. Like I said, it's not... Oh, no. This has the top of his head, but look, see the shadow on his cheek? Wait till you see this. Do you see that? That is one of those, like, snake heads or lizard heads. Reptilian heads sticking out. Look it. That's not a shadow. This is what really creeped me out. Look at that. It's popping out of him. Look. You're probably like, I am looking. But that's not a shadow no matter what. That's not a shadow. But they can really camouflage themselves, like to look like a shadow. So is that not really him speaking? It's the spirit of that devil? And then look at his teeth, like it's not even real. Okay? And then here's that spot where his hair always sticks out. Okay, there's the original, there's Otto. We gotta expose this stuff though, because people are falling for this. Our whole country's fighting over this wall. Like, come on, we can't be fighting when we're just being separated by these demons. You know? And there's that big, like a devil face on the side of him. That looks like hair. But really, come on, let's not be fighting over this stuff. These are demons. They have charisma. They know what to say to get our goats. They know what to say to make us love and vote for them. You know? And it's no different on the other side of the aisle, and it's no different anywhere in the world. But, yeah. These people, they're not people, or they're possessed. So, wasn't that freaky? Okay, I've got 2 more on Melania. I hope I'm not taking too long. This one, I just wanted to show you her eye. And I think this is a picture she posted herself on her Twitter, I think. I'm going to go back to the original. We don't even need to take any color out of that. That's just, that is her eye. Okay, here's her other eye. This eye is totally filled out, just like her freaking lizard. I won't go into her hair because we already seen. And then this one, there are no eyes. Let's go real quick and see if different things will pop up any eyes in her. Different shades. Oh gosh. Heck no. No. That is what you call a soulless vessel. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. I wanted to leave with this. I think this is Ephesians. I can't remember what verse. But for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against the principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. And thank you very much, very, very much if you stuck with me to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. And I also want to say a prayer for all the babies, unborn and born, all the children, and all the innocent people. And I just pray, dear God, to please surround them with guardian angels and the Holy Spirit. Fill them with the Holy Spirit. Guide them, protect them, and help us help them. Tell us what to do. Guide us. In Jesus' name, amen. And thank you so much. And have a great night. Bye-bye.